Good morning, everyone. Another day out kayak fishing. I haven't been out in the kayak in a few days, so I figured I'd come out this morning. Kind of a crappy morning. It's supposed to be overcast, on and off rains. We'll see what this wind's gonna do. But the goal this morning is to throw out some stuff for some topwater bite. I'm gonna be throwing one of these big old walking baits. Had some luck on it before. This lake has a lot of bass, and supposed to be some good pike in here. I've caught a lot of little ones, so we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully catch a good sized one. And with that walking bait, we're gonna be throwing one of these rats as well. This is from Fish Lab. It's kind of like a big whopper plopper, so we'll give that a go, see what happens. And it should be a good morning for at least an hour or two, I think. So sit back, grab some coffee, and enjoy. See you out there on the water. So around this lake, I usually just kind of skirt the bank here. Might tuck out of this wind a little bit, but these pike and stuff and these bass, there's a lot of little grass flats that you can't really see just under the water. I think they're sitting down there feeding on bait fish and stuff, so let's see. First cast of the morning. I've noticed it's pretty hard running these walking baits from a kayak, but maybe that's just me. Oh, I just had, oh my. I do not believe it. First cast, nice bass. Decent little bass, nothing giant, but hey, it's a topwater bite. And that was on the, I think they're called a spook. But big old one of these by I think this is a Spro. Yeah, Spro FP Walker 130. Not too shabby. Just missed another one. Look at that one, a little pike or something. Let's see if it'll go. Just missed another one here. Throw that right. Ideal. I figured it'd be a little bit calmer this morning. So I want a little bite of this rat. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm just going around this lake shore pretty much and hitting these pockets, or if there's like a little outer reed or something like that, I'm trying to target those of where these fish could be sitting to ambush. Looking at the bottom, I can't see the greatest, but it looks like just a big old sand bottom with some rocks and stuff. I fish this a lot from the bank, and I've caught these pike and bass just sitting in like those spots I was talking about, trying to ambush their predator, or their prey. So that's what the goal is right now. It's just hitting these little pockets where I think fish might be sitting up into, and then with the spook here, trying to pull them. But I had that 2 bites so far. Caught that 1 bass, but this wind is not what I was hoping for, so it's kind of pushing me around. And there's not very many bigger bays or pockets here on this lake, just little things. So keep fishing. So I just had another one miss a lure just a few seconds ago, and it sounded like a way better fish, so hopefully we can get him bite, but it scared the crap out of me. This thing just makes so much racket and noise. That's why they like it. so far I'm getting quite a few bites. The downfall of throwing these big spooks and stuff is I think a lot of the fish miss them. Just because it's an aggressive lure, and I do run these lures pretty fast compared to most, I think. Looks like he's not gonna bite again. Keep after it. Gotta be a fish in here. Another miss. I'm really close to where he was. Let's see if we can get him. Oh, that seemed like a very big one. Unfortunately, they're not coming up for a second swipe. There we go. Little pike, I think. Nope, no largemouth. They're annihilating this one. Better one too. A little bit better one. Alright guys, just got another bass here on the walking bait spook. He absolutely annihilated it. It would be our 5th bite. Haven't missed, or the fish have missed the lure more than they've hit it. So we'll keep fishing. Pretty good morning so far. I'm in one of these little coves, which is kind of protecting us from the wind, but a lot of reeds in here, super clear water, and they're still hammering this thing. So another decent little bass. Guys, there's something attached to this bobber. Oh, got him right here. So we just found this bobber. I was like, oh, I'll grab it real quick. And there is a fish on it. What do we have? Big old rock bass. So we will free him and get him on his way. I'm surprised. It's kind of funny. So that's what it was attached to that bobber. I just saw this floating and it started going under, so we'll let him go. Alright guys, I've been fishing for a little while now and the bites kind of slowed down, but I really haven't seen what I wanted to in regards to where these fish were biting. I was getting the bites in these like there'd be like these little weeds just under the surface, or the reeds coming up. That's where I was getting most of the bites today, and I haven't seen them on this stretch of the lake here. So I'm kind of just looking for that. I used to catch them right off. There's a lot of like bank coverage here, and I used to catch them off that, and I haven't had a single bite out of there yet. So not sure if it might just be the bait. The water's super clear, but so I'm just trying to find some more of that weedage and hopefully get on some more fish here. But so far not too shabby. 2 bass. I think I had 4 other bites. One bigger bite that I think was a larger fish, and then I guess you could say I caught that rock bass on that bobber I found, which was pretty cool. I'm glad I found that, so he can end up living. He would have died if he would have stayed attached to that line. But so we'll keep fishing and keep after it. Boom! Hopefully you guys saw that. That bass just came out here and absolutely hammered this, but I just missed him. I doubt I would get another bite from him, but I haven't been fishing it this way where I'm just, usually I'm just straight reeling, walking, but that was like a pause, and he came out and destroyed it. So maybe I'll try that a little bit more, especially in these little tight spots. But that was a good bass. Dang. Gotta be one here. There we go. That was kind of a cool little bite. Not a largemouth. No, pretty big one actually. Well, we just got another one finally. A little bit bigger of one. He actually hit it twice. He kind of didn't hit it super hard. Just kind of popped it out of the water the first time, and the second time the same thing. Nice little bass. Oh, that'll be 3 for the day. He was sitting under this tree that came out of the water, and there was a lot of cover from it, and I just had to like slowly work that walking bait, and then he finally came out and popped it. So, good little bite. Oh, I barely even saw that thing bite. Oh no. We just had that one bite in these tight reeds here. Oh, man. It's so hard to fish this lure. Because these weeds, there's nothing consistent about them. I don't know what that was, but he wanted it. So, there's a few more casts in here. Honestly, a popper would be perfect in these weeds. That thing sat there for a good minute or so before he even, maybe not a minute, but you know what I mean. So let's see if we can get one more. We're about done here.
There we go. Another largemouth.
Well, we're getting close to the end here, and just had another. I just missed one, and then I had this one bite. So that'd be number 4 for the day, working this walking bait, the spook. Been pretty good. Just having a lot of fish miss the lure, which is okay, but it's kind of goes hand in hand with top water, I guess. The one fish I just missed looked a lot bigger. I'll make a few more casts and just throwing it tight in these reeds and just popping it once or twice and seeing if I can get these fish to bite. Alright guys, that's probably gonna do it. I might make a few more casts here, but not a bad morning. The weather actually turned out to be pretty decent. The lake flattened out quite a bit. Ended up catching I think 4 or 5 bass, and then having lost 1 or 2, and then had a bunch miss the lure. And this is what I was running, just a walking bait. I believe it's called the FP Walker 130 from Spro. I think this is my first or second time using this lure. I've had it for quite a while, and it worked great today. These bass were actually loving it. And then towards the end here and later in the morning, what I was doing was almost like working it like a popper, just throwing it in these tight little reeds where I couldn't run it normal, and it actually worked very well. I would walk it a little bit, let it sit there for a second, and then that was initiating a lot of these bites from these bass. So pretty good morning, not too shabby, and it was a good day out here in the lake. So appreciate you guys watching. Also, don't forget to subscribe.